Hi guys, back with our part 2 of my double feature movie night, and today we are talking about A Star is Born. You can't tell, I already love this film. So, Star is Born was absolutely phenomenal. I'm glad I chose this for part 2 because I was such a rush to see it. I'm like, should I see it before Venom? But I'm glad I saw Venom first to give Venom a fair chance and not compare it to A Star is Born, but whoa, Star is Born is fantastic. For those of you who don't know, it is a remake, so that's probably the only criticism I've heard about the film is that the story isn't original, but they made it their own from what it's been adapted from. And the majority of the films coming out nowadays are adaptation from something, whether it be a comic book, a TV show, so I'm not counting it down for that, but this is the fourth version of it. There is the 1930s version, there is the Judy Garland version from 1950s, and then there's the Barbra Streisand version from 1970s. I have seen all versions are different in their own way. Before going into this Star is Born, I did prefer the Judy Garland version. I love Judy Garland, thought that was the bar to set. I think this one passed it. I have to say, I think this one passed it. So, Star is Born is a story of a struggling, talented young singer who meets and falls in love with an already established musician who's way older, and he is on the downward spiral of his career, basically. He is an addict, and the career is declining. So as he goes down, she goes up. And there's jealousy, there's fight, there's drama, and it is amazing. It is a true and complete complex story with moving characters in the span of just under 3 hours, and it did not feel like 3 hours. It felt like, honestly, an hour and a half. I could have watched another 3 hours of this. What Bradley Cooper did with his direction is astounding. The fact that he wrote this, he wrote the music, he produced it, he directed and starred in it, deserves a round of applause as it is. I'm a filmmaker. I'm currently directing my own film, and it is ridiculous. It's insane and a lot of work. And this is only a short film. So the fact that Bradley Cooper accomplished this is insane. Lady Gaga does not have a ton of acting experience. She was in American Horror Story, and she did win a Golden Globe for that. We're going to talk about that. But she is not a full actress. And Bradley Cooper brought this out of her. He made this happen. She gave an astounding performance, and I'm not knocking her for that, but it was under Bradley Cooper's direction. She even said in interviews that it was without him. She is stripped down, she has no makeup, she's vulnerable. That's not the Lady Gaga we know, and Bradley Cooper made that happen. And Bradley Cooper's performance in that alone is incredible, and he brought that out himself. He was a director, and he plays this haunting of a character. Whoa. So spoiler alert, he does succumb to his addiction. His rock bottom is, Lady Gaga's character, Ally, she wins the Grammy for Best New Artist, and Jackson storms the stage, drunk out of his mind, embarrassing her in front of the entire Grammys and the entire world. So he goes into rehab for a few months, gets out of rehab, and her manager basically said, you destroyed her career with what you did. So she goes to her concert and says, hey, it's my last concert. We're going to spend some time together. And what does he do while she's at the concert? He hangs himself in the garage. Yeah. And there's like a scene where the dog's watching it just a lot. And there's also astounding performances from supporting characters, from Sam Elliott as Jackson's brother, who was phenomenal. He's the first, his scene where he's pulling out of the driveway is the first scene that made me cry in this film. Andrew Dice Clay is fantastic as Lady Gaga's dad. I have to knock because I love Anthony Ramos as Lady Gaga's best friend. I love Hamilton. It's just all around a good film. Last I checked, it was 97 on Rotten Tomatoes, and for good reason. This is the film to watch for the Oscars. Mark my words, this will be the most nominated film. It should be. Right now, Best Picture, definitely think it could win it. Best Actress, I think it's in the bag for Lady Gaga to win. It is not a strong year for female performances, which surprised me. With the Me Too era going on, you think we would have more female-driven films, but I think all of them are in production right now, so I think next year will be stronger, so I think Lady Gaga is the one to beat right now. Bradley Cooper could very much take the acting title, but I think they're going to reward him more for directing. So I think he'll be nominated for actor, but I don't think he'll win it. He is for sure going to be nominated for Best Director, and he will win it. He will win it, I'm sure. If there's three categories that I'm sure are locked at this point. I don't think there's anything that can top them. That's Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Original Song will be Shallows. I think there could be multiple nominations, but I think Shallow is the strongest one to win. And what else? I think we could get the Best Supporting Actor for Sam Elliott. I think we could get I think we're looking at 10, 11 nominations here. Pretty much anything that it could be eligible for, I think it will be nominated for. And I think it's going to win at least 3 or 4, if not the most awards. Because the other films coming out, I don't think they're as strong overall. There's different aspects. Like, I'm really excited for Beautiful Boy, but I think it's only going to get acting nominations. I'm really excited for Bohemian Rhapsody. Again, only an acting nomination, I think. I think it's still too early to tell, but A Star is Born will be your film to watch, for sure. So, yeah, that's my review on A Star is Born. I think it's phenomenal. I think anyone and everyone should see it. Well, maybe not children. There is Lady Gaga's breast exposed in there. Spoiler alert. But other than that, go see A Star is Born. Cry your eyes out. Enjoy it. It's a great film. Yeah, so that's that. I do have another double feature Thursday coming up. We got Bad Times at El Royale, and we have First Man, which are 2 other strong Oscar films to watch. So I'm excited. Oscar season's in full steam now. And yeah, have a great day, guys.